Welcome to Ready Set Virtual. Tonight I'm just going to take you through setting up the vSphere HTML5 Web Client. This is the Fling for the 6.0 release of vSphere. I'll be installing this on vSphere 6.0 Update 3. The HTML5 Web Client is included on the ESXi hosts in Update 3. But it isn't included in the vCenter appliance or vCenter server. In 6.5, there is a supported version of the HTML5 client, which is known as the vSphere client in that release. And the HTML5 client is designed to replace the current vSphere web client, which is made in Flash. So what we want to do is once we've downloaded the OVA file, we can then head on over to either our vSphere web client or into the VMware appliance management interface, where we will need to enable both SSH and Bash. So once that's enabled, we can go ahead with the install. So I will be installing this via the HTML5 client on the ESXi host. So what we can do is go to the host and select Create Register VM. In here, select Deploy a virtual machine from an OVF or OVA file and click Next. Give the appliance a name, in which I will be just naming it H5 VCSA client. Then you can drag the OVA file over, and you can see there's the H5 virtual appliance 3.35, which was released on March 1st of 2018. So this is the most recent release. Then you can go ahead and select your data store. I'm just going to store it on my vSAN data store, of which this host is part of. Make sure you agree to the end user license agreement, and you can have a read through there. Click Next. Then you can select your network mapping and your disk provisioning. You can choose between thin and thick, but this day and age, thin doesn't really make a difference. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose thin. Now you can put in your network details. So I'll put mine in. And click Next. Just verify that your details are correct. Also ensure that you have a DNS record already pre-populated. So just an A record for the with your host name and your IP address, and click Finish. I'll just pause here for the moment while it installs, and we'll continue from there. Once the OVA has installed, it will automatically power on. You can open up and see its progress. Once the HTML5 client has finished setting up and starting, you will be presented with this blue screen where you can go to the IP address and port 5480 to make any configuration changes to your network, or if you need to update the appliance. But once you've updated that, you then will need to head over to the IP address And here we will be able to, if we go to port 5490, we will be presented with the web client front page where we can log in with root and demo VA. Here we will set up connect to our SSO server and set our NTP server. Now you'll need to use your root username and log in with that password. And then, so we set your NTP and configure. This should then go ahead and set up and connect to your vCSA. This can take quite some time. I've had it up to 3 minutes, so I'll just pause here for the moment. In total, that took just under 3 minutes for the vSphere client to restart, and once it started you will receive this message at the bottom saying that it has successfully started. Now all you need to do is to go to the IP address, and if we just press enter there, we will then end up at our login screen. We just log in with our credentials, and this should take us through to the web address /UI, and there we go. We are in the HTML5 client, and you can see all of your hosts and clusters, your VMs and templates, your data stores, and your network. Looks fairly similar to the web client. Obviously there are a few differences between this one and the Flash client, but it is fairly easy to get around, and that is how you set up the HTML5 client. Thank you.